About Donald Trump that people are so drawn to?
I don't know. I wish you could give me an answer to that. I find him repulsive because while he clearly is very cunning, very shrewd, he's a brilliant campaigner, he is the head of state. He is the president of the United States of America, and his whole manner, his whole style of carrying out his responsibilities is so coarse, so vulgar, so insulting to friends as well as to foes. That I find him really an exhausting experience and one that does no benefit to his own country. And I cannot begin to understand why after 4 years of this guy, roughly half the American people still appear to want him to continue as their president.
Repulsive is an incredibly strong word.
Well, that's you asked me my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I offered you it.
And good morning and welcome to another page in an angler's diary. A bit of a sticking plaster session today, which I'll explain shortly. I was hoping to have been on the Yorkshire River, or one of the Yorkshire rivers today, but the river levels are firmly in the red on the gauges, so I've had to sort of compromise and come to a sort of commercial fishery, which I'll give you more information on very shortly. I'll see you when I get set up. Okay, well, that's us fishing, and as I said earlier, sticking plaster session today. Today is Tuesday the 3rd of November, and of course a couple of days ago our Prime Minister announced that as of Thursday of this week we're back into an English national lockdown. And at this moment, it's far from clear that exactly what is going to happen, whether we will be able in some form to continue fishing or not, as the case may be. The Angling Trust have issued a statement suggesting that fishing will be able to continue, but that is completely at odds with the travel restrictions that seem to be being put in place, and so at this moment no idea really whether this will be the last video for a while, and frankly no idea how long the lockdown is going to last, although initially we were told 4 weeks and then perhaps longer, so which prompted me to think of an acquaintance of mine who likes to misquote the Russian leader Lenin, who during his far from illustrious career was quoted as saying that religion is the opiate of the masses. Well, as far as this COVID business is concerned, I suggest it's ignorance that is the opiate of the masses as it goes. So, sticking plaster, well, I wanted to get a session in before Thursday, just in case it was going to be the last one, and I wanted to go to one of the Yorkshire rivers, but as of now, as I said earlier, the river levels are well into the red on the gauges, and so I thought discretion was the better part of valour. So I've come to what is, under normal circumstances, a private carp fishery. But as of the 1st of November, they issue a limited number of day tickets so that people can come and fish. There are some pike in here. How many, I've no idea. I've seen some caught. In fact, I've caught some a year ago. How many and what size, I'm not sure. So today I think I'm fishing more in hope than expectation, but at least I'm fishing. Hopefully I'll be back soon with a fish to show you. Hopefully. It's turned a touch inclement. Just had a quick tactic change here. So one thing I've learned about this water is that a lot of the fish that get caught, both the carp and the pike, come from the margins. So I started off with both rods in the margins, one left, one right, both with sardine baits. For 3 hours that didn't work, so I've just moved one of the rods into open water and changed the bait from sardine to half a lamprey, see if that can produce a fish for us. I have had one piece of entertainment though, and that is that, as most of you will know and experienced, it's not unusual to have a robin or a chaffinch keep you company on your peg, scrounging bits of bait or lumps of sandwich or whatever. Well, on this water it appears that the resident herons can tell the difference between somebody who's fishing for carp and somebody who's fishing for pike, and they come and sit and look appealingly at you to see if there's a discarded sardine or whatever that you're prepared to share with them. I've had that happen twice so far this morning. That's a first for me. Anyway, I'll be back if anything exciting happens. I'm not sure how much of that you'll have seen because I had a complete arse of switching the camera on, but that was a drop run. Took 6.5 hours and I get a drop run. Hey ho. Well, I think that's it. I had my chance and I messed it up. Nobody to blame but myself on that one. Now we're going to have to wait and see whether this is the last angler's diary for a little while, once the lockdown kicks in on Thursday. Thanks for watching this one. I hope I'm back sooner rather than later. But until the next time. Oh, well, a missed run, and now we're into a fish. Well, at last. Well, just fantastic. Had to wait a long time, but I got there in the end. Great stuff. And that got a bit crazy there. I was in the middle of recording the closing remarks for today, at which point I was talking about a blank and a missed run when the left-hand rod took off, and it was an absolute belter. Lovely fish. So a very happy angler's diary tonight. Thank you for sticking with it, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time, whenever that is.